Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to today's reading lesson. Today, we're going to be talking about something new. So we're going to be talking about main topic. So let's go ahead and go over our I can statement. Our I can statement is to identify the main topic and retell key details of a text. So main topic's really hard to figure out. You're trying to figure out what the story or the text is mostly about. What's it mostly about? So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over our anchor chart first, but you're not going to understand some of it until we read the story today. So our anchor chart, okay, we're going over main topic. Okay, main topic is what the text is mostly about. So you think about it like a table, right? Okay, so the main topic is on the table. And then the legs are the supporting details because the details are what hold the table up. If you don't have a supporting detail, what would happen to a table? It would fall over, right? So this is main topic. We're going to go over a little bit more after we read our story today. But before we read our story, I forgot to do this. We need to go over our sight words for this week. So I would like you to say the sight word with me after I've said it, all right? The first word is put. Say put. Good job. The second word is because. This one's a hard one. Say because. This word is sound. Also a hard word. Say sound. This word is new. Say new. Good. And this word is over. Say over. Great job, boys and girls. Now for today's story, actually what we're going to do is I don't have the book, so you get to listen to a little kid tell you this story. All righty. Okay.
Ivan, the remarkable true story of the shopping mall gorilla. For everyone who loved Ivan. In leafy calm, in gentle arms, a gorilla's life began. The baby was born in a tropical forest in Central Africa. He was part of a large family of western lowland gorillas. The troop included babies, juveniles, females, and a male leader, the silverback. The more the baby gorilla grew, the more he played. The more he played, the more he learned. He rode on his mother's back. He listened to the hoots and grunts and chest beats of his father. He watched the older gorillas, clever and quick, as they wrestled and chased and swung from vines. He did not learn about humans until it was too late. Poachers with loud guns and cruel hands stole the little gorilla and another baby. After thousands of miles and endless days, in a black, damp crate, at last came light and fresh air. The jungle, green with life, was gone. The gorillas had traveled halfway around the world to Tacoma, Washington. A man who owned a shopping mall had ordered and paid for them, like a couple of pizzas, like a pair of shoes. People cooed and laughed and held the babies. They dressed them in human clothes and fed them human food. The shopping mall owner ran a Name the Babies contest. The winning names were Burma and Ivan. One dark day, soon after the babies arrived in their strange new world, Burma died. Without her, Ivan was all alone, with too much left to learn. While he was little, Ivan was cute and cuddly. For 3 years, he lived in a home like a human child. He slept in a bed and went to baseball games. He held babies and rode on a motorcycle. He had to learn many things gorillas in the wild don't ever need to know. The one thing Ivan didn't need to learn was how to eat. The more he ate, the more he grew. The more he grew, the less he could live a human life in a human house. A cage in the mall became Ivan's new home. There wasn't much to do. Sometimes Ivan watched TV. Sometimes he played with an old tire. Sometimes he finger painted, signing the papers with his thumbprint. Mostly, he watched the humans watching him. Ivan was about 13 when his coat began to shimmer with silvery white hairs. He'd grown into a silverback gorilla. In the jungle, he would have been ready to protect his family. But he had no family to protect. Year after year passed. People began to grow angry about Ivan's lonely life. Children and adults wrote letters and signed petitions and held protests. Ivan lived in his cage without the company of other gorillas for 27 years before he was sent on another journey. This time the hands were gentle. Zoo Atlanta wasn't a jungle. It was a place with walls. Still, the breeze carried jungle sounds and scents. Scientists who understood the needs of gorillas helped Ivan adjust slowly, carefully, gently to his new life. Finally, it was time. Was Ivan ready? Cameras clicked. Reporters watched. When Ivan stepped onto the cool green grass, the sunlight gleaming on his silver hair, people cheered and laughed and wept with joy. Ivan, the shopping mall gorilla, was in a place with trees and grass and other gorillas at last. In leafy calm, in gentle arms, a gorilla's life began again. The end.
Alrighty, boys and girls. So I hope you enjoyed that story about Ivan and his remarkable true story about being a shopping mall gorilla. That is a very true story. It's based on a chapter book, as well as there's a movie on Disney Plus. So if you have Disney Plus, go ahead and check it out. So we're going to go ahead and go over this anchor chart in a little more detail. So as you can see, the main topic of that story was that Ivan is not like other gorillas, right? That's the main topic. That's what it's mostly about. He's not like other gorillas. Well, what are some supporting details that support the reason why he's not like other gorillas? So one way you could say is that he wears clothes like a human, right? He wears clothes. So that's why he's not like other gorillas. He watches TV. Do gorillas in the jungle watch TV? No, that's right. He watches TV. That's why he's not like other gorillas. He doesn't have a family, Okay, so other gorillas in the jungle, they have a huge pack and tribe, right? So they have a family. Ivan doesn't have a family. He's all alone. So that's why he's not like other gorillas. And he lives in a mall. What gorillas do you know that live in a mall? I don't know any gorillas that live in a mall. So that's what makes him not like other gorillas. He lives in a mall. All those things, and there might have been other things, like how he was living at home and sleeping in a human bed, right? He was living in a human's house. All of those could have supported that as well, but they have to support the idea. You can't say, if you were saying Ivan is not like other gorillas, you couldn't say he had his friend Burma. That's not showing that he's not like other gorillas, okay? So it has to support, okay? If you think of did you ever do the little trust fall thing where someone falls on you? Well, if someone fell on me and they were in the main topic and I wasn't supporting them, they'd fall over, right? So think of those table legs as lifting up, okay? Each leg holds the table up. It holds it up. When you read the tabletop is the main topic or the main idea, or the most important part. What is it mostly about? What's the most important part? The details are the legs that support the main topic. Okay, so we're going to do a little activity together. Your activity on Seesaw is going to be much simpler than this, but I do want to go over a main topic and kind of do an example passage. So I have to move you real quick to move you over to my smartboard, but once we get there, we're going to do an example of main topic and how to find those supporting details or key details. Okay? So I'm going to move you real quick. I have to move my whole table. Okay. So I hope you can see that. Okay, cool. All right. This main topic, what this is talking about, okay, is we're going to read this little paragraph here. And then we're going to talk about what is the main topic of this paragraph. And then we're going to pull some supporting details from this paragraph. So read it with me. A shark has many rows of teeth. When it bites down on its prey, it may lose many teeth. However, it can grow more teeth quickly. People often find shark's teeth washed up on the beach. This is because they lose them so often. Now, this is a picture of a shark, and you can see his teeth. I know it's a little hard for you to see. What is this passage, what is this paragraph mostly about? What's the most important part? That's right, it's about shark's teeth. So, boys and girls, I'd like you to get out your notebook and pencil, and you're going to do this with me. So, the main topic is shark's teeth, right? I'm not very good at drawing a shark, so bear with me. Okay, so it's about shark's teeth, right? It's about shark's teeth. Okay, I illustrated it. What would have been one detail from this paragraph that we know that would support that this paragraph's about shark's teeth? Right, you could say right here, a shark has many rows of teeth, right there. That would have been one detail or one detail or one supporting detail that supports the main topic. The shark has many rows of teeth, right? What else could we have said? What's a second detail we could say? It's about shark's teeth. We said that it has many rows of teeth. What else could we have said? You could say about when it bites down on its prey, it may lose many teeth. So sharks lose teeth when they bite prey. So if I go back and look at this, I could say that I knew that this passage, this paragraph, was about shark's teeth, right? A shark has many rows of teeth, okay? That's supported that it's about shark's teeth. Sharks lose teeth when they bite prey. Another thing that's supported that it's about shark's teeth. You're looking for the most important piece, okay? The most important part of that text or that book or that passage, okay? Your seesaw activity, all you're going to be doing is you're going to be looking at pictures that are in a little web. So they're going to be like a circle in the middle, and you're going to look at little pictures. And then you're going to tell me what those pictures all kind of mean. What's the main idea or the main topic about all of those pictures? Pretty simple. You'll have a couple to do those, so make sure you do each page. Other than that, if you need to, come back and rewatch this lesson about main topic. Thank you so much for joining me, boys and girls. I'll see you next time. Bye.